there. Have you seen the new Firestarter movie? Once the
So
Firestarter?
I haven't seen it, but I've seen the trailer and I wanted to see it, and it looks super fun. And it's a little different than some of the other things that have been coming out recently, but still in the same line of like supernatural and stuff like that. But honestly, I'm shocked at how low the reviews are, like 13% on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, wow.
Handsome Zach
Yeah.
always.
The Man Crush Monday, is that what it is, Chris?
My man Crush Monday on there. He's talking about Firestarter. There we go, right there.
There you go.
Zach.
Starting a fire for Chris.
Yeah. Okay. So from Screen Rant. All right. So, new Firestarter movie bombs at the box office. The movie. Were you planning on, when you said you were going to see it? Were you planning on seeing it in the theaters?
I might see it in the theaters. I've got a really nice theater that's near me that's cheap. But otherwise, streaming it is also good too. But I mean, get out of the house, go to the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about going to the theaters.
It's on Vudu too. I'm looking at the Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow, they're allowing people to buy.
Buy from 1999. So
I guess that makes sense.
I mean, but when movies do that, like we've talked about before, you have to have a better rating system other than just saying, oh, it bombed at the box office. Well, yeah, a lot of people that would have normally gone to see it didn't go because they watched it at home. And so it's not like people weren't watching the movie. Right. It's just they didn't go to the theaters because there was a more convenient option.
That's true. But in this case, I'm gonna say that it's the other way around.
Yeah, I've got Rotten Tomatoes open right now. They've got a 13%. Here's one of my favorites.
There's some progress. It went from 12 to 13.
Yeah. Here, I'll read you a couple of my favorite reviews right now. So, okay, it goes, as far as remakes go, Firestarter is a non-starter.
Ooh.
Stephen King is now 74 years old and has written some of the last century's greatest horror suspense thriller novels, only to be completely and utterly betrayed when they're brought to cinematic life. Wow. Watching Firestarter 2022 is like witnessing a snake rushing to devour its own tail. Piecemeal and self-serious, this new fiery vision of revenge feels all but greenlit in the aftermath of Stranger Things. But like, you can't compare every movie with the little girl with powers to Stranger Things. I feel like that's kind of a low shot.
But I'm just thinking, like, that's making a bunch of money now. So let's just throw, like you said, let's just throw another
Stranger Things, but with parents and only one kid.
Yeah, exactly. And so maybe, you know what? As much as I don't like to admit it.
Another one. You ready? Pretty okay when no one's talking.
Wow.
That's bad. It says with wooden acting and pottling storyline and several cringeworthy changes from the source material, the 2022 version indeed starts a dumpster fire.
I mean, there you go. There's a fire for you. I mean that's
a dumpster fire.
I mean, a fire is still a fire. Is still a fire. I mean, the movie delivered what? I mean,
bad. I'm trying to find at least one halfway good review. Yeah, and I'm not really seeing it. Oh, here's one. Okay. Here's one. This score is 8 out of 10.
The score. Wow.
Yeah, the original score. So this girl is on fire in the inspired and rewired adaptation of Stephen King's Firestarter by director Keith Thomas, and that's all they say.
Change the subject in the middle of the compliment, and that's not really a compliment.
This movie has a director, and it's a rewrite. Yeah. So that's two things. Yeah. Good lighting. Good lighting. The makeup looked phenomenal. You couldn't even tell that people weren't really burning to death. Mm-hmm.
That's a good philosophy. But guys, let us know what you think. Are you guys whelmed? Like, where the heck am I grabbing? So there was news out there. I saw season 1. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the latest season?
So I've seen it. And I just don't know where the stories will continue to go. Are they just going to every season couple off somebody that's going to end up being together in a very obvious way?
It's complicated right now. Let me see if I can find it.
No, it's the book 3 was originally Benedict, which is the artsy brother. The artsy brother that was like drawing naked ladies and all sorts of stuff. So they're not doing him, they're doing the brother that went away and traveled around, and now he's come back and he's going to romance the lady who's writing all the secret.
But according to Netflix, Bridgerton is skipping ahead. Another change that will take place during season 3 is the role of Francesca Bridgerton. Yeah, that's the new change that's happening.
People keep jumping ship of this show, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean,
Simon left, right?
Yeah, he left, and then they just pretended like he just wasn't available.
Yeah, he was on
recast him. Yeah. They just had the wife come with their baby and all that stuff. I can't remember what her name is. But yeah, why are they leaving the show? Really? I didn't like any of them, but I watched them. I didn't like it. No, and it's not my cup of tea, number one. It's kind of it's like it's the stereotypical sappy, what you'd expect out of a period romance. Oh, and it's like that they hurry up and fall in love and then get married within a month, all within a month period of time, kind of thing.
Yeah, well, that was the times back then.
That's where we leave you. You get married. Good luck with the rest. Good luck with the rest of it. Yeah. Hope you don't murder each other later, because after they get married in that time period, they're stuck.
It was Garuda Legends. Is the movie good? I guess we're going back to Firestarter. Yeah, none of us have seen it. The review is so bad. We were both excited on seeing it.
Yeah,
but
we're under to mid.
Under to mid. What did we say? Medium whelmed.
Yeah, medium whelmed.
Let me get out my birthday suit and put on my business.
Thanks for letting us know you're watching this naked.
Let's get into the last thing, but
I'll try not to curse.
This is from her sink today. It's broken, there's hair dye. This is what our back deck looks like. That's all dog poop and like mold, or whatever you call it. And some trash. There's more dog poop on the floor. That's the other pile. We found a pub sub and like some other food. There's a sticky poop on the wall. I don't know why her bed looks that gross, but there's the bed. There's another picture of the...
Are they moving out?
The famous pile. There's like the beer in the shower. That's her floor in her bathroom. This is what was left in our microwave for like a couple days. Reeked. That was the hallway leading to her room that sat there for like a week. That was our sink. That was our sink. Yeah. This is when I came home to a random man sleeping on my couch, and
the dude on the couch.
Like all these like random
I'd much rather sleep on the
was there, like that we like. No, I do. She brought home a random public shopping cart, and my neighbors decided to take it and prank their roommates, so they sent me this picture. But she brought home a shopping cart. I don't know who does that, but okay. And this was the bedding that I had to go out and buy because she stole all of mine. There's more photos, but they're like in a zip file, and like that's hard to do. But I could try and get some from Maddie in the morning and like put more up for you guys, but that's just like the minimal thing. I wonder if I can find pictures from last year. I don't know if I still have them, but if I do, I will make another video if you guys really want to see more.
Oh yeah, right.
I hope you guys enjoyed the horrors of my college experience so far.
That is great.
Why doesn't she move?
It seemed like it was like a moving out situation. I don't know if it was like how the house was when she moved out. What do you think? Would you be able to? I wouldn't be able to handle that.
No.
I've seen worse.
No, I would move out. I wouldn't be able to do that. That's disgusting. Yeah.
You have any crazy roommate stories?
No, I really don't. In college, I had two very nice roommates.
This is what our back deck looks like. That's all dog.
My roommate always does this, and I finally caught him.
He always spits milk out?
On the floor? Oh, he's rubbing it in with his socks?
Kinky milk stuff.
No, instead of getting like a cloth to clean it up, he's using socks and he's just rubbing it around.
Oh, I don't buy it. I don't buy it because
now he's gonna walk around with milk feet.
No, I don't buy it because
also
fit it on the floor just
yeah. I feel like I would have seen or heard them. They're too close to this person.
Yeah.
I look staged.
It looks fake.
Would be able to see him, like he almost looked at him twice.
Yeah, you got the phone kind of around the bridge around the corner. That I can buy that he didn't see the phone being recorded, but the whole spitting the milk out.
But also always does this.
Always,
so you guys have spoiled milk in the fridge all the time, and you just take big gulps of it.
But I interrupted you last time. Sorry about that. I got the video. So you said what was that you said about your roommate?
No, I had 2 good roommates in college, and I've never really had a bad roommate. Unless you count ex-husbands, then haha, 1.
I guess that does count. You got it. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. Next crazy roommate.
Rating my old roommates that I've lived with in LA. This is my very first roommate in LA. Her name is Kate from Oregon. I give her a negative 100 million out of 10. We were roommates in theater school, and the first week we lived together, I came home one night, and we had a dry erase board on the outside of our door. She wrote, "Kaylee likes to blank her dad." Yes, I'll let you guess what that one was. I said, "What the hell is this?" She said, "Oh, I like to test people, and if you get upset by that, I know we're not going to be friends." And I said, "We're not gonna be friends." She came home drunk all the time and would eat my food. One time she took an actual shit on my hairdryer. Yes, you heard that right. And she lied about having bird flu to get me to move out. Yes, this was when bird flu was a thing. But honey, I was already on my way out. Like for more stories, and I want to hear your crazy roommate stories in the comments.
Okay, so what I don't get is what is this with people
Rating
taking
my old
shits
roommates
on
that I
things?
lived with in LA. This is my very first roommate in LA. Her name is Kate from Oregon. I give her a negative 100.
I said, what is this thing with people taking shits on things? Like, no, like, let's talk about Amber Heard, Johnny Depp trial, taking the shit in the bed. Is this something humans do? They just take
Well, the book says everyone. Everyone poops. That's what the book says.
But no, like you take a poop on something because you're mad. It's like my sister had this dog would poop in her boyfriend's shoes because it's a dog and it's mad at you, and dogs take shits wherever they don't want to take a shit. But like human beings, like people, that's a disgusting and very conscious decision to take a shit on something, and it's gross.
You'd be surprised at how many people back when I was leasing or doing working at an apartment complex, how many people would do that when they got evicted. You'd be surprised. Almost.
Where's the worst place you found a shit?
Smeared on the walls.
It's smeared on the wall.
I don't know if they caught it or if they let it land first, but somehow it became crayon face.
Fingerprints? Were there fingerprints? So they didn't use gloves?
We knew who it was. that would be cruel to take the office for that. You need to get those fingerprints, right? No.
Yeah. No, I'm just wondering if they at least tried to be sanitary in some way and wear a glove to smear it, or if they just free-handed it.
No, when you're in the moment, you're definitely.
Ugh.
Yeah, you're definitely.
I couldn't imagine.
Because it's about making a statement.
With your own poo.
Let me try to load up the next.
I guess it'd be worse if it was somebody else's poo. I don't know. Both sound pretty disgusting.
That would be crazy. Could you imagine going to court for that? Like, why did you put this? Your Honor, that wasn't my poop.
First of all, it wasn't my poop. We can take a DNA test right now.
Yeah, exactly. Now, could you
imagine? We can't prove that it was my poop.
Yeah.
Why would somebody smear somebody else's poo? And where did they get said poo from?
All right.
I mean, you can buy anything from eBay. I bet you there's a whole Etsy account where you can buy somebody's doo-doo in a jar.
Right? Oh, let's go to the deck.
Extremely disrespected in my home. Oh, I was just about to head out to the football game, but sure, what's up? What's wrong? I know. What's wrong? There was alcohol in the dormitory today. I saw someone drinking alcohol in the living room, and I told you that it's not allowed in this house.
Conversation
You
with
are
my
not
29-year-old.
old enough to drink alcohol. Oh, yeah. We have a friend visiting who's 21, and she took a couple of shots of alcohol she bought for herself before she went to the football game. I'm stone cold sober right now. I was doing homework, so that wasn't me. I wasn't drinking. Well, you can see why I need to bring this up to the RA, right? No, I don't, because nothing illegal happened. A girl who can drink alcohol, drink alcohol. Okay, I do understand that. I do want you to know, though, I have already brought it up to the RA and told them that you were drinking underage, okay? I just want you to... But Queen, why though? Why would you do that if I wasn't, right? Like, no one under... I felt very disrespectful.
I felt like it just cut off.
Why is this 29-year-old living with college students?
That's what
in a dormitory. They could be like really PhD students or something like that, but normally
on that. But
I don't think they let that happen. I think there's an age restriction or age grouping that they do for on-campus dormitories. You have to be of a certain age range.
Are you calling BS on this one? Or
I think that's such a weird thing. I don't even know. It sounds like maybe it's a community college with the dorm. I don't know. I don't know, because I know they don't let 45-year-olds stay in the dorms, even if they're starting college this year.
They're all legal adults.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next.
Welcome to another episode of I Have a Crazy Roommate. So I caught her on my security camera the other day, going through all my kitchen stuff. So all the cupboards you see she's opening is my stuff. And you can see I have part of the kitchen blocked off with cardboard because she constantly destroys my things, so I had to block off it. And she's going through all my stuff still. Woohoo! This is super cool. So I decided to leave her some messages for whenever she decides to go through them again. And here are the notes that I decided to leave her because, why not? It's going to be kind of hard to explain to a judge why you were going through someone else's stuff for no reason but just to piss them off. So
that one's clear.
F you.
Yeah. So a judge isn't going to care that your roommate opened and looked in a drawer. But also, again, I'm going to go back to, did she not see there was a camera in there? She said she had cardboard. So apparently she's like, her roommate's like a cat. She can't get past cardboard.
Well, I don't know. People do weird things. that moat.
Make a pillow for it.
That pillow for it or the chop moat. 2 more.
I hate
what do you need? What can I do for you? I'm fine where I am.
You need to back up. You're on video.
Crazy ex-roommate mom follows me to the restroom.
I am in the bathroom. I am in the bathroom.
Is there anything
that I pay rent for? In a house I pay rent for.
Alabama.
Sweetheart, I can afford. I don't give a
You're in the
fuck.
bathroom. Go to the bathroom.
Okay, your wife harassing me and got it on video. Okay,
go away. We're out of the bathroom. Close the door. Smile.
How? You look beautiful.
No problem.
What's that music that was playing in the background?
To me, that's such a weird thing. Like, if you don't like living with somebody, don't live with them anymore. If you don't like having a roommate, get a place that you can afford.
Yeah.
I mean, don't move into with somebody you don't know. Also, like as a parent, your involvement wouldn't be, why aren't you cleaning the dishes? You wouldn't get in their face. You go, hey, you guys need to sit down and talk this out, or one of you needs to move out if this is not working out.
Exactly. But yeah,
so it's not.
Don't escalate it. Try.
No.
Last one. Crazy roommate.
Okay.
Psycho roommate check.
Who's
just in her room listening to her other roommates fight?
I guess so. Where is she going? No. She's yelling at her.
That's when you know the police are coming.
Which one's the crazy one? Because the other one sounds like she's mad because she was locked out of her own apartment.
I don't know. Let us know, guys. If I want to hear you. I want to know about the crazy roommate stories that you guys might have. I got some whoppers for you. You said the only one you have a few ones, but they're more personal. I
Yeah.
concur. I can also share that same similar.
Mhm.
I'll call it X. Because it's just sad when the relationship gets so bad. It's almost like you are.
Yeah.
So I got those same stories too. But there's let us know what you guys think of what let us know your crazy stories. Throw it to the comments and appreciate you guys for watching this episode of Random Statistics on a Monday. I appreciate you guys for talking to the chat. So we're about to wrap it up and get back to the day job. So Sarah, Katherine, the Red, if they want to find you online, where can they go check you out?
So I'm mostly on Instagram, but I've also got a YouTube, and it's Sarah Catherine the Red for both.
And guys, if you want to follow Chris W. Fagan on all the social media. And until next time, guys, have a good one and see you again maybe tomorrow.